So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Dirty Noah Effects Custom Translucent Super Saiyan Blue, and Super Saiyan Rose hair sculpts. So let's get into it right away and take a closer look at these hair sculpts. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and I really dig the way these translucent hair pieces turned out. My favorite are pretty much all of them, but I think if I gotta choose, I like the Super Saiyan Rose a lot and the Super Saiyan, but I do love the Super Saiyan Blue as well. I just love the way the translucent looks on them. So we'll take a look at the Super Saiyan one first. And it looks really good. It's not too much translucent, and it's not too little. You know what I mean? It's like in the middle, as you can see right there. Let me put a light behind it so you could take a look. It's much more translucent than the, however you pronounce their name, Demonical Fit Super Saiyan Blue ones look, because those ones had paint on it. These don't, so it has a much nicer translucent look to it. And it is the Super Saiyan Rose hair sculpt, as you can see right there, which I do love for a Super Saiyan hair sculpt for Goku. I think that just looks really nice. One little issue I do have is I think he needs to see where the ears touch the hair. It seems like the peg won't fully peg in because the ear keeps rubbing up on the hair. So I think he needs to trim it down a little bit, which I'm pretty sure he's going to work on, because he did mention to me that he's still new to it and he is still learning as he makes them. He does get better the more he makes, and he is working on trying to give them a cleaner look. So he is new to it, and he's still learning. But I mean, for being new to it, I think he did a kick-ass job with them. We also do have like the sculpted lines in them as well, which look pretty cool. But very cool looking Super Saiyan one. Then we do have the Super Saiyan Blue one here, and the neck pegs seem to fit pretty well on the smaller and the larger ones. I'd use a little more force for the larger neck pegs, unlike the smaller ones. Like the smaller one here, it fits pretty good, but it's not really tight. But I mean, it works with the figure, as you can see right there. The Super Saiyan Blue one, like I said, I'd use a little bit of force to get it on, but you could get it on there. If you want him to make it a specific size, be sure to let him know when you message him. And say you want the Super Saiyan one a little bit darker or a little bit brighter, make sure you let him know that you want it more of a brighter yellow, or you want it more of a brighter blue or a brighter pink. He can do that, and he can make it in any color you actually want. Say you wanted some random color, he could do that as well. But whatever you want done with yours, you do have to let him know when you contact him if you are interested in getting some of these for yourself. But the Super Saiyan Blue one turned out really good too. Some people might not like that it's the Super Saiyan Rose hair sculpt. Personally, I like it more than the original Super Saiyan Blue hair sculpt that we got. And you can see right here, see how the ear keeps getting in the way of the hair? So I think he needs to drill it down a little bit so the ear fits better over the hair, so the peg fully goes in there. That's my only issue I do have with them. But like I said, he is new to it, and he's getting better and better the more he progresses and makes these. But I really love the translucent look of the Super Saiyan Blue, and that just looks dope. And it does look the color as it does look in Super. So let's take a look at the Super Saiyan Rose one, which is probably the one people are most excited for. And I picked a little more of a darker pink. As you can see right there, he did have a lighter pink, an even darker pink. I picked the one in the middle, and I love the way it looks. Once again, it is the Super Saiyan Rose hair sculpt, and this face fits on pretty much perfectly, since it is Goku Black's hair sculpt right there, and it fits on the neck joint very well. Also, just very nice job with it. Has very nice translucent look to it as well. I really love the way it looks. The way the light hits these, it just picks up really nice, man. So there's a quick look at the Super Saiyan hair sculpts. Let's get into some head swapping. Alright, so now for some head swapping. Here is the Super Saiyan translucent hair sculpt on the new Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, and this one doesn't fit on the peg because it is smaller, so you would have to ask him to make the peg hole a little bit smaller so it would fit this neck joint right here if you want to use it on this Goku body. And next, here is the Super Saiyan Blue translucent hair sculpt on the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku body, and once again, it is the peg hole is a little too big for the neck peg right there, so you would have to ask him to make the peg hole, once again, a little bit smaller. But I love the way the Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue hair sculpt looks on this Goku body here. And next, as you already seen before, here is the Super Saiyan Translucent Hair Sculpt with the Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku body. And I just really love the way these look. As I said, these aren't for everybody, but for people who dig them, you're really going to love the different combinations you could do with all the different hair sculpts. And the peg hole on the Super Saiyan Hair Sculpt here fits very well with the Awakened Warrior Goku body ball peg. And next we have the Super Saiyan Blue Translucent Hair Sculpt on the Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku body, and I love the way this one looks as well. That blue is just, I love the way he got the color of the blue on this hair sculpt, and the peg hole for the Super Saiyan Blue Hair Sculpt fits very well on this ball peg also. And next, another one you already saw before, we do have the Super Saiyan Blue Translucent Hair Sculpt on the Super Saiyan Blue Goku body. And this is another one I really love. It's just that blue looks so damn sick. I love the way he got the colors on this translucent blue hair sculpt here. And like I said before, you got to use a little bit of force with this Super Saiyan Blue Hair Sculpt on the Super Saiyan Blue Goku body neck joint, because the ball peg is a little bit bigger compared to other Goku figures. And then next, if you want to create a super version of Goku, here is the Super Saiyan Translucent Hair Sculpt on the Super Saiyan Blue Goku body. And this one looks just as good. You have to use a little bit of force, just like with the Super Saiyan Blue Hair Sculpt, because the neck joint is a little bit bigger, like I said, on this Goku figure compared to others. And then next we have the Super Saiyan Translucent Hair Sculpt on the Super Saiyan God Goku body, and this one actually fits on there pretty well. It seems like the peg hole is a tad bit too big, but it still works. But if you want to use it on this body, just remember to let them know to make the peg hole a little bit smaller on the hair sculpt there. And then next we have the Super Saiyan Blue Translucent Hair Sculpt with the Super Saiyan God Goku body, and I really love the way the blues look on this figure, from the hair to the blue on his gi and his boots. It just looks really nice having this hair sculpt on this Goku body right here, and this one fits on there. It's a little too big, the peg hole, so once again you're going to have to ask him to make the peg hole a little bit smaller if you want to use it on this Goku body here. And last, here is the Super Saiyan Translucent Hair Sculpt on the manga version Super Saiyan Goku body, and I really dig the way this looks right here, and I think I'm going to have this hair sculpt displayed on this body right here. The only thing, the peg hole was a little too small for the neck peg. I did have to force it, and it did widen the peg hole a little bit on the hair, so just be cautious of that unless you ask him to make the peg hole a little bit bigger for this specific Goku body right here. And he also can make the Super Saiyan Translucent Goku hair in this hair sculpt as well. So if you rather have this one instead of the Super Saiyan Rose hair sculpt for Super Saiyan, be sure you do let him know. But anyway, there's some quick head swapping. Let's wrap this review up. But anyway, that is my review of the Dirty Noah Effects Translucent Super Saiyan Blue, and Super Saiyan Rose hair sculpts. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate these hair sculpts between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give them an even 9. If you would like to know the price and where to buy these hair sculpts, you do get them from Noah, which I'll let you know in a second, but they are $23 shipped, and that is for the Super Saiyan Rose hair mold, and you could get them in whichever color you prefer. Say you want like a darker pink or a lighter pink for the Super Saiyan Rose, you can get that if that's what you prefer, and the more you buy, the better of a deal you will get. And you also don't have to pay for the item till he finishes making it, and he also wants to confirm with you that you are satisfied with the final product by sending you pictures before he ships the item out to you. And you can contact Noah on his Instagram at Dirty Noah Effects. He also does have a YouTube channel at Dirty Noah's Quick Reviews, so be sure to follow him on Instagram and subscribe to his YouTube channel to be up to date with his products. He also does do giveaways of his products on his Instagram and YouTube channel as well. And he also wanted me to mention that he is going to be making the translucent blast effects. He's trying to perfect a Kamehameha blast effect, and of course he's going to make others. Plus he has some new things on the way very, very soon that I think a lot of you will definitely like. So be sure to stay tuned. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it, but thanks for watching. I will see you later.